Alright, budget magic time. Playing some Martyr Proc in Modern, and I think we got a mulligan this. 2 end hostilities is pretty bad. We don't have any way to really gain life. Proc is a very late game card. I feel like this hand's just too slow for just about any matchup. So yeah, let's mulligan. This hand is not going to work in any matchup either. Double Squadron Hawk! Ugh. Squadron Hawk is a way to get out of a mulligan, but having 2 of them in hand sort of defeats the power of the Hawk. Not feeling super good about where we're at. Opponent. Simian Spirit Guide, Chalice on 1. Okay. Okay. Well, the only good news is we can get our stuff countered and then proc it back in the late game, as long as our opponent doesn't have main deck Graveyard Hate, which sometimes Free Win Red does. So get the Squadron Hawks, pass the turn. We're also going to have to be able to get through a Planeswalker here. Opponent has Magma Jet. Declaration in Stone does not seem likely to be good. Bottoms. Plays a Mountain. And passes. Well, let's play Martyr of Sands. Gets countered. Play a Plains. Play Squadron Hawk. We're actually fine with getting that counter. That's what we want because of Proclamation or Rebirth. That is our best way around this Chalice with our 1-drops. Another land for our opponent. Ooh, Amiria is another good way around it. Get in with Squadron Hawk. Play Squadron Hawk. Play Amiria, although Amiria will be Blood Moon eventually. There's a Blood Moon. Well, we can function easily under Blood Moon, even without our Amiria. Let's go attacking. We actually just want one more land. Man, we could Declaration in Stone. That seems... Okay. This might be wrong, but... Let's make some clues. This should get us to procking every turn. And we're not going to be able to get Squadron Hawks back anyway. The biggest risk is they just play like a Koth here, and we're not able to get through it. We'd love to just draw into like Sun Titan. That's probably our best draw. Alright, no Planeswalker. That's good news. End hostilities, so let's crack a clue. There's a land. Crack a clue. Declaration in Stone. Play a Plains. Pass the turn. So now we will just start procking back Martyr of Sands to gain life. We do want one more land. Sack a clue. Ranger is interesting. That's actually pretty good. Maybe we let it go then and wait on proc. Because we can play Ranger of Eos. Get Serra Ascendant. Play a Plains. Pass the turn. So now next turn we can proc back Martyr, gain enough life, then slowly start procking back Serra Ascendants. Alright, there's Chandra. Takes up. Simian Spirit Guide. Alright. So now we do have to beat through this Chandra. So stop on our upkeep, proc back Martyr of Sands. Draw Plains. Hit Chandra. Reveal all of our cards to gain life. Play a Plains. Play Serra Ascendant. Gets countered. We are doing this in the most roundabout way possible. Chalice on 1 is so good against us. But being able to proc back our stuff helps. Proc. Let's just take Martyr again this turn to gain more life. Sack Martyr. Oh, there's Sun Titan too. Reveal everything. Attack Chandra. Play Serra Ascendant. Gets countered. Since our opponent didn't have Graveyard Hate, I feel like we're actually in pretty good shape. Yeah, let's just proc back Serra Ascendant. Get in with Ranger. Play a land. Pass the turn. We got a bit lucky. If we didn't have proc, we would have lost to Chalice. Simian Spirit Guide. Yep. Now let's just keep procking. Get back Serra Ascendant. Another end hostilities. Go attacking. This actually seems like a pretty sweet budget option now that Serra Ascendant's like $7 instead of whatever it was, 20. And our opponent scoops it up through the turn 1 Chalice on 1 with a deck that is overloaded with 1-drops. I assume our opponent's going to bring in Graveyard Hate to make our life a little bit harder. Good news is, Disenchant, Celestial Purges, Sorcerous Spyglass is also relevant, and maybe even Witchbane Orbs. Go down End Hostilities. Go down Declaration in Stones. Go down Ghostly Prisons. We could also Nevermore. Witchbane Orb, Witchbane Orb. Let's go 2 Witchbane Orbs, 2 Nevermores. Maybe something like that. This seems like a pretty reasonable way to fight free win red. Disenchants and O-Rings get rid of the Graveyard Hate. Yeah, let's give it a shot like that. Seems reasonable. This feels like a somewhat difficult matchup for free win red. We naturally have a lot of stuff that interacts with the win conditions, and we don't really care about Blood Moon. We have ways to get rid of an Ensnaring Bridge, and our creatures are small enough that our opponent has to be all the way empty-handed to turn on Ensnaring Bridge. So I feel like we have a reasonable matchup against free win red. Okay. No threats, but this hand I think is fine. We have answers to 2 of our opponent's threats, and eventually Proc will hopefully be relevant. So I think we're going to keep it, even though it's not an explosive hand. But we're not really an explosive deck. Like, Martyr Proc is a pretty controlling deck, actually, when it comes right down to it. We're not looking to win. I mean, occasionally we get free wins where we go, like, turn 2, Martyr of Sands, crack it, turn 3, Saracendent, kill you in, like, 2 turns, but most of the time we're playing for the long game with this deck. More planes, not exactly what we were hoping for. Mountain for our opponent. And Chalice on 1? Chalice on 1. Well, let's run out a Spyglass. Ooh, goodness. This is a spicy build of free win red. So I guess we name Sarkin and then try to deal with Hazoret. Sarkin, the Dragon Speaker. Pass the turn. Because we can Oblivion Ring Hazoret. We also have Celestial Purges, if we find them. Could use some creatures. Mountain for our opponent. Desperate Ritual. And Hazoret. And Hazoret. So our hand is Nahiri's Wrath and Sarkin. Well, second Oblivion Ring is not the worst. Let's just O-Ring, get rid of Hazoret. Pass the turn. Now our opponent's hand is looking pretty dead. Plays a mountain, and passes. Oh lordy. Mr. Sun Titan coming to play. Another Hazoret. That is a good draw. Thankfully, we have another O-Ring. And we've drawn so many lands that we don't really care about Chalice. We'll just get, if we draw 1-drops, we'll just get them countered and then take them back. Koth of the Hammer. That is a problem. We do not have an answer to that. Jeez, that's a lot of threats in a row. Opponent gets it. Well, play Sun Titan, pass the turn. Hope our opponent can't kill it. I'm expecting our opponent's going to be able to discard their hand to Nahiri's Wrath to kill it. And then the problem we have is our opponent's going to be able to Ultimate Koth. And Ultimate Koth damage is going to be tricky for us to beat, even with an active Sun Titan. We're going to need to find Martyr and get Martyr going pretty quick to race Koth Ultimate. Untaps a mountain. Well, we're not going to block, because that makes Nahiri's Wrath easier. If our opponent drew a land, then they can't kill our Sun Titan, so we got to take the chance. I guess we could also draw an O-Ring or a Celestial Purge or our other Spyglass to answer this Koth, but we'd have to draw this exact turn. Alright, opponent empties their hand. What happened? That should have killed Sun Titan, I think. Alright, so life is good. We're going to pretend like the Sun Titan died and just Sorcerous Spyglass on Koth. Pass the turn. So we're not going to attack with the Sun Titan. We're going to play it because apparently Moto is still bugged with discarding, and for some reason it did not use Nahiri's Wrath properly. Opponent takes up. So we're just going to pretend like this Sun Titan is dead. This Sun Titan, however, is not dead. It is very much alive and on board for killing this Chandra. We're like a... Alright, opponent hits us down to 8. Chalice on 2. Okay, that's actually annoying. Well, good news is we get to kill Chandra. Oh, that was a misplay. We should have played the Squadron Hawk there. So we're going to name Chandra with Nevermore. This board. Yeah, that was definitely a misplay. Because we could have just Sun Titan back the Squadron Hawk. That's what we should have done. Simian Spirit Guide. Yep. Opponent passes. Ooh, there's Martyr. All right, play Martyr. Get it countered. Get in with Sun Titan at... I think we actually attack Koth. Just in case they draw a way to get rid of our Spyglass that would just immediately ultimate and we die. And... yeah, let's just pass. We can crack Martyr to gain some life. And this Sun Titan, if you tuned in late, not attacking because it should be dead, but Moto bugged out. Opponent's going to go attacking. So we just block Martyr of Sands. Sack Martyr. Reveal, reveal. If our opponent doesn't find Graveyard Hate, which might be hard considering they have Chalice on 1 and 2, we should just be good here. Even if they deal with our Sun Titan somehow, we can start procking back Martyr. What did our opponent find? Well, we got a little lucky to draw the Sorceress Spyglass at just the right time. Alright, get in with Sun Titan. Get back Martyr. Hit our opponent. Play Serra Ascendant. Get countered. Pass the turn. Next turn, we... I guess I should have gained life first. Opponent attacks. We're going to keep doing the same thing. They could have, like, Roast would be... well, not Roast, because they have Chalice on 2. They could have some sort of damage spell to ruin this. Go up to 20. Stop on upkeep. Proc back Martyr. Get in with Sun Titan. Get back Serra Ascendant. Man, this deck is actually doing a pretty impressive job of working through a Chalice. Pass the turn. We're going to go up to 29. Not quite enough to make Serra Ascendant work. Opponent passes. Well, sack Martyr. Go up to 29. Untap. Proc back Martyr. Draw. Ugh. We should draw before we sack Martyr. Ghost Quarter. So play Ghost Quarter. Sack Martyr. Up to 38. Go attacking. Get back Martyr. This is a pretty good loop without Graveyard Hate. Again, this Sun Titan should be dead if it wasn't for Moto messing up. So we're trying to play properly. Pass the turn. Because it was a really interesting position. I feel like we were about to lose. And in having the Sun Titan not die would have really shifted how the game played out. So I really wanted to see if we would win this matchup through the Chalices. And our opponent drew a lot of threats. But we're almost like the free win red deck here. We're the one that has our opponent cut off of most of their big plays. Sarkhan, gone. Koth, gone. 2 Hazarets, gone. Chandra, gone. And I think we got there. Well, that was pretty impressive. To have an all-one-drop deck, essentially, and get locked by Chalice 2 games in a row and just not care at all, that was a pretty impressive performance by Martyr Proc, I have to say. Sweet. Thanks for watching the video. If you haven't already, take a minute and click that subscribe button. It's a great way to support the channel for free, and you'll find the next video in the playlist right here.